Hello everyone. Welcome to my fascinating, interesting English lesson. My name is Berdibekova Mira Serikowna. I am an English teacher of Atasu Secondary School. My work experience is 19 years. I am an expert teacher. The theme of our lesson is first conditional of grade 7, the unit Healthy Habits. Lesson objectives. Use if, unless in first conditional clauses. Use defining relative clauses with which, who, that, where on a wide range of familiar, general and curricular topics. Today, we will be able to form first conditionals, use first conditionals, differ main clause and if clause, and practice it in class. And what is condition? Condition is a requirement for something.
First conditional. Conditionals are an important part of English. We use them to make predictions, to give advice, and to talk about hypothetical scenarios. Conditionals help us connect cause and effect. Conditionals generally use if or when to introduce conditions, but other words or phrases can also be used. There are 4 different types of conditional sentences. In this video, we're going to look at first conditionals. Be sure to check out our videos on 0, second and third conditionals. You can find the links in the video description. First conditional is used to talk about real and possible situations in the future. It describes events or actions that are likely to happen if a certain condition is met. Here's an example. If it rains, we will watch a movie. Here, first conditional is used because it's referring to a future situation that will happen if a condition is met. You might remember that zero conditional refers to general truths or universal facts. For example, if ice melts, it turns into water. First conditionals aren't used for general truths. They deal with specific future scenarios that are possible or likely to occur. Let's now look at the structure that makes this a first conditional sentence. To form first conditional, we use the word if, followed by the present simple tense. Then, to form our second clause, we use will to form future simple. A comma is used to separate our 2 clauses. Instead of if, when and unless can also be used. In this sentence, the condition comes before the result. We can change the order. For example, we could say, "We will watch a movie if it rains." Now the result comes before the condition. In this case, the structure is flipped around. The future simple clause comes first, then if, when or unless, and then the present simple clause. If we do this, we don't use a comma between the clauses. It's important to note that instead of will, we can also use the modal verbs might, could, may, should, or can, depending on the level of certainty or the nature of the outcome. For example, instead of "if it rains, we will watch a movie," we could say "if it rains, we may watch a movie," which indicates a lower level of certainty. Or we could say "if it rains, we should watch a movie," which implies a suggestion. Now we know the structure of first conditionals, let's take a look at a couple more examples. The first. If the team wins, they will be in the finals. The second. Unless we leave now, we'll miss the train. The third, when the pizza arrives, Sam will come downstairs. We know they are first conditional because they follow this structure. If, when, or unless, followed by a clause in present simple, then a comma, then a clause in future simple with will or another modal verb. These sentences all refer to real and possible future situations based on a condition. The team wins. We leave now. The pizza arrives. Now it's time to write a first conditional sentence of your own. You might write about something that is possible or likely to happen in the future if a certain condition is met. For example, if it's sunny tomorrow, I'll go to the beach. Or you could write about a likely result based on a current plan you have, like this. If I save enough money, I'll go on a holiday. Remember to follow this structure, and that instead of will, you can use other modals, such as could, or may, or should. If you're stuck for ideas, try using one of these starters. And finally, remember that we can switch the order, like this. Future simple clause, if, when, or unless, then a present simple clause. I'd love to see how you go, so be sure to leave your sentence or sentences in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you haven't already, check out our videos on 0, 2nd, and 3rd conditionals using the links below. Hope to see you soon for the next lesson. EasyTeaching.net.
And now let's check. What did you understand from the video? First conditional. Mark sentences as true and false. Let's go. First conditional is used to talk about unreal and impossible situations in future. Is it true or false? Question. First conditional describes events or actions that are likely to happen. Third question. First conditional is used to talk about real and possible situations in future. Is it true or false? Yes, you are right. It is false that first conditionals is used to talk about unreal and impossible situations in future. Next question is true, and the third question is also true. First conditionals is used to talk about real and possible situations in future. This type of grammar lesson might sound serious, but learning to use conditionals effectively can help you to express yourself clearly and be really creative with your English. As you know, zero conditional is used to talk about facts and things that are real in the world. You can use either if and when. What about the first conditional? We are talking about possible future results. They might happen, but they might not happen as well. When you think about what's possible in the future, you should use first conditional. There are two types of sentences in first conditional. They are if clause and main clause. In if clause, we can use if also when, but in the main clause, we should use the sentence in the future simple. When we use the first conditional, we use it to talk about possibilities in the present or in future. For example, if it rains, I will stay at home. If I wake up late, I will miss the bus. And if it's sunny, we will go to the park. If John leaves, Paula will be sad. Here you can notice that there are two sentences in first conditional. They are if clause and main clause. And in the main clause, you can see the future simple with the verb will. And so, first conditional is for predictions, plans, promises, and warnings. And now let's play and practice our knowledge of first conditional. Let's go. Let's choose one of the boxes. For example, 100. If I wake up late, I be late for school. What is the correct sentence? Yes, you're right. If I wake up late, I will be late for school. If clause, and this is the main clause. Next. If children not eat well, they not be healthy. What is the right variant of this sentence? Let's see. Yes, you're right. If children don't eat well, they won't be healthy. If I not go to bed early, I be tired tomorrow. What is the right variant? Let's see. Yes, you're right. If I don't go to bed early, I'll be tired tomorrow. Let's choose this one, 400. We not fail our tests if we work hard. What is the right variant? See. Yes, you're right. I think you are right. We won't fail our tests if we work hard. Where you can see the if clause and where is the main clause. Let's choose this one. If I come, I be surprised. What is the right variant of the sentence? Let's see. What is next? Let's try 500. I go to the doctor's office if I not feel well. What is the right variant? I will go to the doctor's office if I don't feel well. If he comes, I will be surprised. This is the if clause in the present simple, and this is the main clause, the result in the future simple.
Everybody, we're closing down sign-up, so we'll see you all.
Wait! I'm signing up.
What?
You have to be in a fraternity to compete.
Behold, the next winning fraternity of the Scare Games. The brothers, my brothers, of Uzma Kappa.
Hi.
Mr. Wazowski, what are you doing?
You just said the winners are the most fearsome monsters on campus. If I win, it means you kicked out the best scarer in the whole school.
That won't happen.
How about a little wager? If I win, you let me back in the scaring program.
And what would that prove?
That you were wrong.
Very well. If you win, I will let your entire team into the scare program. But if you lose, you will leave Monsters University.
Deal.
Now all you need to do is find enough members to compete.
We need 6 guys, right?
Sorry, Chief. We count bodies, not heads. That dude counts as one.
And anybody else?
And now let's play the game Hit the Mole. Find the first conditional sentences. First, if you are cold, I will close the window. Yes, it's true. It's right. Next. What's next? If you switch off the laptop, you will save energy. Yes.